My grandson is 9 years old. His name is Gideon, and he reads his Bible. He prays, but he can't do that in public school, and that's why we took him out. But even though we're losing a lot of our freedoms, the time is coming, and the signs are here that he's close at hand. And the way I put it, he's just around the corner.
Danny, most of the people in this country have never served in the military. I have never served in the military. We have no idea what you guys have gone through. The men and women who have served to protect this country, to fight for this country. What would you tell me and the rest of us who have no idea what it means to be in the military?
The reason I wrote the poem to my dad was to forgive me if I cried, is because I didn't cry in the face of battle. I cried afterwards. But there were moments there when there was no sign of let up that the bullets were going to stop, and where there were bullets whizzing by you, you don't know if the next one is for you or not. So you have to maintain your composure and keep on shooting. And that's a stress that you don't stop and think, well, should I shoot back or not? No. You instinctively just right away shoot back. The first time you shoot somebody and you see him go down, you've lost your innocence. Vietnam stole my little boy. And I'll never get it back. And all I can remember now is seeing people go down and not come back up. Blood, body parts. Daddy, please make the bullets stop. They didn't stop. They stopped eventually. What we went through to get here, that's the price we paid. And I'm blessed to be here. He had a plan for me. There was a time when, with post-traumatic stress disorder, I couldn't keep a job, I couldn't keep a relationship, I couldn't keep anything. Not even friends. I was losing my friends, losing my job, I couldn't keep a job. Fighting, arguing, drinking, unstable. And a lot of it was through PTSD. And I figured, well, will this ever stop? I had no idea what it was, neither did the government. And they treated us like a lot of us like common criminals. But as time went by, when they realized that PTSD was something from Vietnam, we better do something about it. And then they started taking a second look. The same thing with Agent Orange. I have the effects of Agent Orange in me. And it took them years to realize that it came from Agent Orange. It wasn't fair to me, and it wasn't fair to other vets that have already died. The very same thing. But, when I finally realized that my Lord was Jesus Christ was my Lord, and that I can do all things in Christ Jesus' name who strengthens me. I lost my wife. My wife left our home. I lost my home. I couldn't keep the payments. I lost my job of 22 years. I couldn't be stable enough. I had to take a medical leave from my job. I was homeless. And Calvet came and took my house. And then usually they put a note on the door. Calvet came with a 16-penny nail, put a note on my door. What an impact. And they took my home. I had no place to go to. But I knew that if I went to church, I knew that I went to the men's retreat for Faith Community Church, and an evangelist was there from Australia or New Zealand. And he laid hands on me and said, Daniel, you've been through a lot. And God says to tell you you're not a failure. Then the pastor came by and said, Daniel, God says to tell you you're not a failure. Well, that's two people. Then a man named Hogue came by and said, Daniel, Father says to tell you you're not a failure. Then the evangelist came by and with a big, heavy New Zealander accent, he says, Daniel, God says to tell you you're not a failure. In fact, he's standing right next to you. She said, oh my gosh, Danny, he's got his arm around you. I knew he was in the right place. I knew. I told him. I prayed to Father God, I don't want to leave this mountain until the pain in my heart is gone. I left. There was still pain in my heart. But he told me, I'll take care of it. I'll lessen your pain. Give me your pain and leave it at the throne because it belongs to me now. And that's what I've done.